Hello guys, we're back. I'm refilming this because totally messed up on the first try. That's what I get for not scripting things. Anyways, I am filming this on the same day that I filmed my Asian makeup video, which I have a lot less makeup than I do skincare, I realized. So we are going to try to go through this really quickly because I don't want this video to be too long. So let's just get right into it. I'm not going to do it in any particular order, not the order that I like actually do my skincare routine. I feel like that would make sense, but I just have so much stuff. So we're gonna actually start with this little guy right in the middle. This is a bar of soap, obviously, but it is specifically kind of what I usually start with. Actually, that's a lie. I take my makeup off first with coconut oil, and if I don't have makeup on, then I will use a cleansing oil, which we'll talk about in a second. But then I go in with this guy. This has kojic acid. It is a kojic acid soap that helps me get rid of my acne scars. So with my skin type, I'm a medium skin type, and I do scar very easily. So last year, I was having a lot of skin issues. I went to go get a facial, and the lady scarred my face when she did the extractions, because they weren't pimples, they were the milia, where it's just these little white balls, and she thought they were pimples or whatever, so she attacked my face, and I was so upset because it scarred. But with this soap, the kojic acid helps them fade so much quicker. So that's the soap that I use. Like I mentioned, if I don't use coconut oil, so I use coconut oil to remove my makeup if I have heavy makeup on, and then I might even use this at the same time. I just started using this. This was a sample that somebody gave me. I do like it. It is the Deep Cleansing Oil DHC brand. If I don't have makeup, I'll just use this. I've used it a couple times, and I feel like it does a really good job of just kind of getting the general oil and dirt off paired with this. I use this and then I clean with this. And while we're talking about washing, let's also talk about a little tool I use. This is a Lathering Net. So this, like I said, was a sample I got. This one I got on Amazon. Another store that I shop at is Daiso. Daiso is the Japanese dollar store, or they call it the Hyakuen store. But when you convert it to USA dollars, it's $1.50. So this just turns any soap. I use it with my bar soap. It turns it into foam, and so I do like to use, sometimes I just use this if I'm lazy, but if I just want a foaming cleanser, I use the net. It will turn any soap into foam. So if you're at Daiso, grab yourself a foaming net. Moving along, we have a sunscreen. So this is the same brand like I was talking about just a moment ago. This is the DHC brand. So it pretty much is just a basic mineral sunscreen. It does leave a white cast. So anyone who has a darker skin tone will know that it's really hard to find a mineral sunscreen. This is only SPF 30 as well. It's hard to find a mineral sunscreen that doesn't leave the white cast. So I actually don't really recommend this one, to be honest. The DHC brightening sunscreen, unless you are lighter skin tone, then you might enjoy it. It is thinner than a lot of other mineral sunscreens, so I did like that. And it does absorb pretty well, and the white cast is actually not too bad. If I was gonna wear, if I do wear this, I wear it under my makeup. So it's good for that, because I do have to use it. I don't like wasting products. But this is the first sunscreen I bought when I first started trying things, and it's small and it's only halfway gone. So there's that. Another Japanese but also made in America product is Shiseido. So this is American Shiseido, I realized when I bought it, because Japanese Shiseido has ingredients that can't be sold here. So I realized now that this one is an American Shiseido, which I still do like, but I bought it when I was looking for sunscreens, and I feel like I use it more for it's the Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Day Cream. It's a good moisturizer. I just like using it. I know Shiseido is really good if you use it over a long term to just keep you looking really young, and it's magical. It's also really expensive, but that's okay. It is a little bit greasy, I would say too, and it does smell has the sunscreen smell. So, but I do like it. And I am getting older. I'm going to be 30 soon, and I feel like I should start using something like this. That's going to help me take care of my skin over a long period of time, which is kind of why I started, this whole thing started my skincare Asian skincare started with me looking for a sunscreen because I know the importance of sunscreen, and I don't really go out in the sun too much, but I realized I should be using sunscreen. Even if I'm not going out very often, when I am going out, I should be using sunscreen. So we have our here, and this is a pile here. We have our actual from Japan or from Korea, depending on which one, sunscreens. So we have let's do the Japanese ones first. This is like a cult classic. This is the Biore UV Watery Gel SPF 50 plus PA+++. Very good. No scent, except it does kind of smell like alcohol. That is one thing with these guys, is they do have alcohol in them, which is supposed to like dry your skin, but at the same time I feel like it doesn't. I don't know what else, something about the formula. It does have alcohol, which I think helps it not leave a residue, because this sinks into the skin very nicely. This is my second bottle actually. I had the little version, and then I got the bigger version because I love this stuff. It's a good price. This one I tend to use on my body because it's a good price and it comes in the bigger size. So that's the Biore UV, highly recommend. Does not leave a white cast. This one is a chemical sunscreen, so it doesn't leave a white cast. The other one that's chemical sunscreen is the Canmake Tokyo. This one is the Mermaid Skin Gel UV. It does say for face and body, but because of the size, I tend to only use it on my face. I also feel like it leaves my skin just looking glowing. Like, it's a really nice moisturizer. I like on days where I know I'm not going to wear any makeup and I just want to look fresh, I'll use this. Like, I just throw on some sunscreen, maybe some eyeliner and some mascara, and I just feel young and youthful and dewy. Dewy, that's the word. Leaves you looking nice and dewy. That's the Canmake Tokyo Mermaid Skin Gel UV. Also, no scent on this one. Yeah, there's no scent on this one either. Our third Japanese one, this is my second bottle of this one as well. This is the Hatto Mugi Milky Gel, UV Milky Gel. So these other ones are all SPF 50. This is the only one that is SPF 31. So it's a lower SPF, but I still use it. I use it underneath my other sunscreens, or just underneath my makeup, or even when I'm not even gonna go out into the sun, like if I'm just gonna stay home but I need to moisturize, I use this. This moisturizes. It's a milky formula. It has a nice scent. It's a light scent. It's not too heavy. It's just such a wonderful moisturizer. So I feel like I do tend to use it, like I said, not really when I'm going outside. If I am going outside, I use like an extra sunscreen with it, but I still love it. I really do, and I love that it comes in a bigger size, so I can use it on my arms and my body. So that is the Hatto Mugi UV Milky Gel. These are my three Japanese ones. Then we have two Korean ones. This is the Apiyu Pure Block Aqua Sun Gel. For this guy, in my makeup video, I talk about another Apiyu product. It's the Tone Up Sunblock. That is a mineral sunblock that leaves a cast, and I have to use it under makeup. That is the only time I use it, and I really am just using it to kind of get rid of it. But this one is a chemical sunscreen. So are all of these other ones except for the last one I'm going to talk about. This is a chemical sunscreen, very similar to the Canmake and the Biore, but it does have a scent, like a sunscreen, little citrusy sunscreen smell, which took me a second to get used to, but it's not too strong. But it does have that scent, so I don't think I would repurchase this one. But I will definitely repurchase the Canmake one, and these four are going to be my go-tos, but I'll probably won't repurchase this one. It's not bad. I just don't like when things have like that sunscreen smell. If it's gonna be a smell, like this one has a scent, but it's not sunscreen. It's like, how do I describe it? It's gonna sound weird. It kind of smells like soap. Get the smaller size. Try the smaller size. Most likely you'll like it, and you'll get the smell. It's one of those things you just gotta smell in person, I guess. But it does have a scent, unlike the other ones. But I don't mind that scent. It's light, and I don't mind it. This one, not so much. Our last sunscreen we're going to talk about is the Trusica Mineral Calming Tone Up Sun Cream. Now, this is the only 100% mineral sunscreen out of these that I love, because this one's a mineral sunscreen, but it leaves a white cast. I don't know how they do it. This is a Korean brand, and it is a mineral sunscreen, but it's got some sort of, I don't know, magical technology that it like absorbs. Now it does, I'll end up doing like a close-up of all these. It's thicker. They call it a sun cream. I think that's a good word because it is thicker than these other milky gels, watery gels. It is a cream. So sometimes we'll talk about the toners in a second, but I usually like to put something on before. Lots of a heavier moisturizer to help it, to work it in a little bit better. And it says it's a tone-up sun cream. Now the tone-up sunblock that I use under my makeup leaves a cast. I feel like this actually does what tone-ups are supposed to do for someone with my skin tone. I don't know if it would work the same if you're a little bit darker than me, or like how, on the range of skin tones, when does it start becoming a white cast? But for me, I'm a medium skin tone, like I said, and for me, it does seem like just a brightening. I don't look whiter like a cast, it just seems like it actually is brightening my skin. So I do love this one. This is actually my second bottle. This is a repurchase. So, and once I run out of it again, I will be using more of it. So I do really like this one a lot, especially if you're looking for a mineral sunscreen. Like some people are really, I used to be kind of anti-chemical sunscreen, but not anymore. Now I love them all. But if you are looking for a mineral sunscreen, I highly recommend. All right, we're just burning through these. So we're gonna move over here. We're gonna talk about this little trio. This is a little trio, something you will notice in Asian skincare, Japanese skincare. These are from Daiso. So these are made in Japan from Daiso, which is, I feel like Daiso, some people like, there are some pretty good products there. It does say whitening on all of these, but to be honest, I use them all kind of the same. I do feel like they are a light moisturizer. So this one is a gel, and this one is like an essence, but it's also just like a gel. And then this is a liquid toner lotion. I just use them when I just want light moisturizing, and they work really nice. I know they say whitening, but honestly, I've never noticed them actually helping with, I think I had originally gotten it to try to help with my acne scars, and I was just like, this is not working at all. But it does feel really nice. It's like a gel moisturizer. It sinks into the skin very nicely. No scent either, if I'm correct. Yeah, no scent, which I kind of like. So days where I just want to kind of moisturize a little bit, I'll put this on. And these were from Daiso. Oh, let me backtrack just a little bit. All of these sunblocks that I got, the actual ones that are from Japan or Korea, I got on Yes Style. So there are some other websites that I wanted to try, but I get most of my stuff from Yes Style, from Japan and Korea. This is another one that I got on Yes Style. This is kind of a cult classic in Asian beauty. It's the Milano Cc Serum. So it's just a vitamin C serum. I also use it because of my acne scars. And I feel like it has helped to brighten my skin. I don't use it too often because I usually will use a niacinamide from The Ordinary, and you're not supposed to use them at the same time. So if I'm using that pretty regularly, which I have been, I won't be using this. And then when I feel like the niacinamide has done its job clearing my texture and acne and stuff, then and I just need brightening, then I'll start using this. But my skin is kind of all over the place. This guy here, we'll talk about really quick, even though I feel like I should have put it with the soaps. It's just like a gommage cleaner. It's the Rosette brand. It has alpha hydroxy acid in it, so it's like an exfoliator. But it's like a gel, so it's not like a physical kind of thing. Nothing too crazy about it, to be honest. I don't really like the texture, the jelly texture, so once I finish this, I probably won't use it. I like the foaming cleansers more, I realized. I just feel like I don't feel like it's cleaning my face very well, but that I figured I have it, so, and I have been using it, and I haven't noticed it exfoliate as much either. This kojic acid actually does exfoliate. It's a chemical exfoliant too, and it works way better than this Rosette gommage. So there's that. The next thing we'll talk about is these toners right here. So what I do is I actually put them in a spray bottle, and then I already sprayed myself when I tried to film this, so I'm not going to spray myself again. But I use it for like an easy application. This is just like a little spray bottle that I got at Daiso as well. And then these are the two main toners that I use. This one is, gosh, I forget the name of this. It's definitely in kanji, so I can't read it. But it is, you'll recognize the brand. It's like Kiku something, I think, like Kiko Mood something. But it's the skincare lotion. It's a sake toner. So there's a lot of different sake toners, and it does smell like sake, like sugary sake too. Like, it's very interesting. This comes in two different kinds: the regular original, which is in the lighter bottle, and the pink, darker, pinker bottle, which is the one I've been using, which is High Moist. I will say I only use this on my body. It's like mostly gone because I usually use it on my body. It leaves like a bit of a film, light stickiness, so I don't use it on my face. I do think it's kind of worth trying, but also not really. Like, I honestly have just been trying to get through it, so I use it on my body. But the other one is the Hatto Mugi, same brand. This brand honestly is really good, the Hatto Mugi brand. Same one as this sunscreen, or yeah, Milky Gel sunscreen. They make a toner. So it uses this, I cannot say the name of the extract, but it's another kind of seed extract. So it doesn't smell like sake. It has like almost basically no scent. And so when I mix, what I do is I actually use mostly this one in my spray bottle, and then I'll put like 1 pump of the High Moist and then mix it around. So this one definitely is lighter and not as, it does not leave a sticky film. It's still moisturizing, but not like super moisturizing. So that's why I'll just like spray. I mix the two and it seems to work really well. But once I run out of that one, I'll probably start using this one on my body too. Just a little pump. It has a pump. But what I also have started doing, since we're talking about this guy, is I've been using these are compression masks. And I got these at Daiso as well, so they come in a pack of 50. And we're about to start talking about face masks, so this will be a nice little transition. But this little guy here, you pump this onto it and it turns into a face mask. And so I basically, it's kind of like I make my own face masks too, even though I have all these other face masks. But I started doing that with this guy. So you just like pump onto the little thing and it like expands. And then you open it and you've got a face mask. And this works really well when you let it sit for a long time like that. So like then I take it off and I just let it sit in. I don't like wipe it off or anything. And I feel like the face mask kind of helps it get absorbed more. So that's the 2 toners I use. Now let's talk about the face masks since we're here. Let's start with the one that I didn't really like. This is the Rice Koji. I honestly like can't even find the brand name, but I got this at the Tokyo Central, which is like the Marukai. It's the same thing. So I feel like it's just like the generic brand, store brand. They have like different kinds. I got the Rice Koji one because I usually use kojic acid when I have scars on my face, but I feel like it didn't actually do anything. Like I've used kojic acid in the past, and I know that kojic acid, if it's has enough in it, works really well. So I just don't think that there's a lot of kojic acid in this, and so that's why it's not really like, doesn't work very well. Also, the masks themselves aren't very saturated in the serum, so like when you put them on, they just dry up really fast and then come off your face. So I actually don't recommend this kind of generic brand from Tokyo Central, or like you'll see them at the Marukai and at the Tokyo Central, but they don't have a brand on them. They just come in these little boxes. I got it because it's 35 sheets. It was a good deal, but not worth it. I didn't even finish them. We're going to talk about one that I'm loving right now, and it's the Saborino brand. The Saborino, why is this so sticky? I must have sprayed something on it. I got the Sakura version, the cherry blossom. So if you like cherry blossom scent, it's really nice. It's not like super strong, but the serum is very like soaked into the mask, so it actually like sticks really well. I still use one of those face mask holders, which I got at Daiso, but yeah, this one, very nice, very moisturizing. It says to leave it on for a minute, but I definitely leave it on for like 10 minutes. But it's fine. It doesn't really, it doesn't irritate or anything. I just feel like I always leave my face masks for at least 10 minutes. But I do like the Saborino one, so I will try more of the Saborino. These are Korean face masks. So actually, I have a whole pack here. My wonderful partner and love, he sent me like a care package. But these are a Korean brand that I had never tried. I think he got them on Amazon, to be honest. So I think it's something you can get on Amazon. It's a pack of 39. So I don't need to buy face masks for a while, but it's just like a basic Korean face mask. And I used one I think last night, but it also has a nice amount of serum, and my face felt nice and moisturized, very similar to the Saborino. So if you don't want to order Saborino, I know you can get Saborino on Yes Style, but if you don't want to do that, you just want to shop on Amazon, these Dermal brand Korean face masks are really nice. So that, oh my gosh, my throat. we made it. So I tried to make this as quickly as possible. So that is it, guys. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. And so I guess I'll just see you in the next video. All right, bye.
That body grooving like she the one that's moving on.